When you look at the votes around the state of Georgia, what you find is that in South Georgia, black farmers actually came out for David Perdue and voted for him. It has a lot to do with Hurricane Michael. Hurricane Michael, Category 5 storm, blew through the state of Georgia, came up through Florida, wiped out farms. David Perdue and Sonny Perdue, the former governor, current agriculture secretary for Donald Trump, together worked very, very hard to get the money they needed. David Perdue spent a lot of time down in southeast Georgia, down in Bainbridge, down in Albany, down in Thomasville, down to Cairo and Quitman and that area, all the farms. Perdue spent a lot of time down there. And the numbers are actually very impressive. John Ossoff got 100,000 votes less than Joe Biden. David Perdue got about 1,000 votes more than Donald Trump. And what you saw down in South Georgia is in overwhelmingly black precincts, either black farmers voted for David Perdue or they just didn't vote in that race and helped Perdue by not voting. So there are precincts down in South Georgia, and the further south of Albany you go, the more likely you are to see it, where Joe Biden and David Perdue won the precincts, and they're black, overwhelmingly majority minority precincts. In what was Stacey Abrams' made-up county, you know, she was actually talking about southeast Georgia down there, but she made up a county when she was running in 2018. Down in those counties, remember the one county where they were shutting down the precincts and the Democrats claimed it was a big conspiracy, till I pointed out that they're actually shutting down the precincts that Donald Trump won. They're keeping all the Democratic precincts open. That county went for Joe Biden. That county went for Stacey Abrams in 2018. That county went for David Perdue over John Ossoff. Black farmers in South Georgia are voting their pocketbook. And you've got John Ossoff, who doesn't play well outside Atlanta, and this is something the national media can't understand, because so many of the national reporters who are covering the race, they look like John Ossoff. They look and sound like John Ossoff. Rich parents, elite education, singularly unaccomplished, never had to write a check to pay someone, never created a job. You got these young people from journalism school up in New York coming down. They look and sound like John Ossoff. They think like him. They relate to him. They think this guy's just like me, and I'm awesome, so everybody's going to vote for John Ossoff. Actually, no, you're a smug D-bag, and so is he, and nobody's relating to it. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm sorry. Maybe that crossed the line. But there's a smug aloofness to John Ossoff that doesn't translate outside Emory University. The Emroids love him. The progressive white people in Atlanta love the guy. He doesn't play well in the black community. He doesn't play well with 401k voters who actually look at the guy and say, you've never accomplished anything in your life. Your dad's done everything for you. Why should I vote for you? And these people are voting for Perdue. I think that gives Perdue an edge today. And I think to some degree that translates over to Loeffler, who I think herself has been attacking Raphael Warnock so much. While it has hurt her, it's definitely hurt him. That's why Ossoff has had to be the attack dog for Warnock. Ossoff has been out attacking Loeffler more in the past couple of weeks than he has attacked David Perdue. And the reason is because Raphael Warnock's negatives have gone through the roof. And when you attack someone, your negatives go up. Your hope is that their negatives go up more than your negatives go up when you attack. So Loeffler's negatives have gone up because of her attacks on Warnock, but Warnock's negatives have gone through the roof. So Ossoff's got to be the attack dog for Warnock. That tells me Warnock's got a problem. But more so the fact that they've had John Ossoff do this, when you couple that with the number of precincts in South Georgia where black voters just refuse to vote for the guy, tells me I think David Perdue wins today. I think Loeffler wins today. I'm more comfortable saying Perdue wins than Loeffler, but I think she does. I think the GOP keeps the Senate. But it all depends on whether or not Republicans actually show up and vote today. Today's the election. Today's the day. You got to show up. You got to vote.